Chowktada was a fairly typical Upper Burma town that had not changed greatly between the days of Marco Polo and the Second Burma War, and might have slept in the Middle Ages for a century more if it had not proved a convenient spot for a railway terminus.
Chowktada is actually Katha, a town in northern Myanmar, then called Burma, where George Orwell lived and worked in the mid-1920s. He made the town the setting for his first book, Burmese Days. It's thought this old building was Orwell's home, empty for the past 16 years as the country languished under isolating junta rule. It's now in danger of falling into disrepair. That's why a group of local artists is trying to save it and want it turned into a museum.
The jail, the police station and the military cemetery are in the book and also really exist in the town. So I got more and more interested in Burmese Days. I am now trying to do what I can to restore all the buildings in the book and to attract attention to the country and to the town.
Beyond that was the European Club. And when one looked at the club, a dumpy one-storey wooden building, one looked at the real centre of the town.
The club is now used as the offices for a local business cooperative, but the bar where the British spent most of their time has now closed. Next door is the tennis club. During colonial times, locals were banned from playing, but now the club has 15 local members and a newly restored surface to play on.
All world citizens have the right to play sport. The white European men started the tennis court, and now us Burmese have the chance to play. We're going to maintain it.
More and more tourists are coming to Katha, and most are on the trail of Orwell. But there's little to commemorate him here, something the local headmaster is trying to change.
We don't teach the students about George Orwell because it's not in the curriculum. But because I'm a resident of Katha, I tell them the reason foreigners come here is because of Orwell, so that they understand.
Orwell's time in Myanmar helped shape his future career. He became one of the 20th century's most important writers, with novels like Animal Farm in 1984, providing some of literature's most scathing criticism of dictatorship. As Myanmar looks to shrug off the yoke of its own long struggle under military authoritarianism, local people want to protect the legacy of one of their most famous literary guests.